Hey guys, this is Man Shark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is episode 22 of our Mark II playthrough of the Power Behind the Throne playthrough. We are Jarl Eilif the Just of Vestlandet, and we are at war with King Georg the Wise, who is attacking the Grand Chief Oswald the Just of Saxony and Pomerania for Cologne, which is going to be just monster in here because it's this duchy. We're kind of winning somehow. Don't know how. Anyway, we're also in debt, but we've got a full boat coming home, so we're not going to be in debt for much longer. Vermland has just converted to the Germanic faith. That's good. That's this one in here. Great. Good stuff. Keep it happening. Jarl Vestfold has taken this guy's previous title off him. Also one of Vestus land. That's fine. Whatever, bro. And we're back in the black. Now, do we want to go raiding again, or do we want to help out? I think we need to help out. So I'm gonna put these troops down and re-raise them. So that's going to give us a lot of ships, so we'll probably need some more ships from somewhere else. Let's see. Roughly 30,000. Yeah, we're going to need ships from somewhere else. Nidaros, maybe? Yeah, Nidaros. And that should do us. Then we'll go land and start taking bits of Austrasia, which are kind of difficult for him to get to while he's trying to keep his army here. F-17s? Yeah, I'm not going to put myself in the army because I am leading troops for my king anyway. So this could be a raiding army, and it would be an amazing raiding army, but raiding armies can't capture shit. So first order of the day, we're going to come down here and take this place. Mortagne. And that should help out, and then we're going to attack these ones around here at the coast. Basically, we're going to be coastal raiders, but without the raiding. And that'll help us keep ahead of him, because we will keep an eye on where his troops are. Because if somebody gets too close, I want to be able to, you know, fuck off out of there. Is Paris his capital? Paris is not his capital. Where's his capital at? It's this one up here, Brabant. Because we can actually besiege Paris. We can come down this Seine and besiege Paris, and that's what I think we'll do. We could also raid Paris if we wanted to, but there's a lot of baronies in Paris, so it's a bit of a stumbling block. So we'll just do what we can. We should really use our prestige to build some more shit. The war camp would be nice. This one's already building something there. Okay, this one can get some more gold. Let's do... This is this place in here. Okay, 450 now, so the keep might actually be a good... Well, you know what, I'll build them a barracks. That'll give them some heavy infantry. That's what we're lacking when it comes to combat. We don't really have much heavy infantry or cavalry, and I think that's why we've been getting our asses kicked by the Europeans. Maybe. That's blatant speculation on my part. So we're just going to have to get some heavy infantry and, you know, go from there. War score from battles is limited to 75% for attackers. Okay, so he's hit the maximum war score that he possibly can get. We're good friends with Godi Solver of Uppsala. Anyway, he needs to occupy stuff now. He can't get any more war score out of battling. And our occupation has more than cancelled out his thingy. But I don't know if he removes all of his occupations, if he suddenly gets to be better. Oh, lost a commander at some point, it appears. So let's grab another one. This guy. And also my granddaughter here requires a guardian. She's pretty decent already, so let's try and get her educated in the ways of diplomacy. Yep, sounds good. We could probably take on that army. Striker is being a little deceitful bitch, so let's try and make him honest. Good. Yep, looks like we'll take Mortain. Yep, there we go. And the war ended. White peace. Okay, that's good. That's actually very good because it we also got a lot of technological improvement all of a sudden. A lot of these things just popped up by 1 point, I think. So white peace is good for us because we were the defender. Oh, look at little Germany in here. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? Wow, how spread out are you? Anyway, I'm going to take my army back. I'm going to put them down because I don't need that many dudes in a raiding fleet. And I think I'd like to raid some places. You see, who's actually in charge here? Duke of Gelre. Who's he allied with? Nobody. He's got defense pacts. Declare war, declare war, declare war. Oh, he's not independent? He's beholden to the King of Burgundy? Right, okay, that's fair enough. Who owns shit down here? Right. But that King of Burgundy dude... Hang on. Piss off. Thank you. We'll have a look. Alright, put them all down. Thank you. Yep. Quickest way to put guys down is actually up there and there. Right. War. And make him a tributary, offer vassalization. What about Finnmark? I think that's going to be the same thing. We could holy war for Finnmark. What are you? Old Norse. I'm going to think that he's going to be the only Old Norse dude left. So, we could do that. It'd bump our moral authority up a little bit more after a lot of these failed bullshits. Got any allies? King of Pannonia has a non-aggression pact with him, but that doesn't mean shit. And how many troops you got? Nothing. I could take him on with just this army here. I'm going to take him on with a main army because that's what I'm going to do. Alright. Now this does cost me something, I think. Cost me 100 piety to declare a holy war, but it's worth it. Raise these guys up, raise these guys up. We don't actually have enough boats, so raise these guys up here. That will give us enough boats. I don't want to be in this army, but it's put me in this army for some reason. So, elect myself, resign, and then make my daughter-in-law head of it. Wonderful. Now, he might... Does he have the... He doesn't have the prestige to hire the big army. Big army costs 500 prestige. So we should be in for a good time. So we're going to sail on up and see what the lay of the land is. goes, I would really like us to be able to form the Empire of Scandinavia. Not personally. Just see here. Empire of Scandinavia, what do you need? 800 prestige. It gives you 800 prestige. You need 400 gold and 40 piety, and you need to own 80% of everything, which I don't know if he does, but we're going to help him out. Alright, he's pulled up his 260 whatever. What we're going to do is dump him in Nordland here, and then cross the border. This way we have a bit of a chance to recover our morale, and we're also not making a naval landing. So yeah, we're pretty much going to be at full morale when we cross this border. And he's not moving anywhere because, well, honestly, why would he? Like, what would his point be? Come on. Yeah, we're already at full morale. It just takes forever for these dudes to get there. I'm going to send those boats home. We're not going to need them. And battle. Pretty much expected. Wiped him out. We actually captured the dude, so now we don't even have to besiege the place. We're going to get 100 piety back. Done. Drop them. Now we own this shitty little place, which really is quite shitty. Now let's see, duchies. Can't make Finnmark. I don't want to make him a tributary. I want to, like, fucking get rid of him or something. Oh well. And now we'll drop the boats. Nice quick little war. I don't particularly want to own Finnmark though. So, I believe my son still wants a title. See anything that I have? Oh, he's my Chancellor. I can't just... No, I want to keep him as my Chancellor. And I don't have any other sons. I give it to this kid? Yeah. Done. Congratulations, buddy. Good. I didn't want it. Now, Agra is really difficult to deal with. I don't want to do any... I would not want to do any holy wars. And I know that he's going... Actually, he doesn't have the prestige. If he doesn't have the prestige to raise up the 2,500 man army, I should be able to take him. The problem is that his provinces all have really shitty supply. That is an issue. But if we can take like this one, that'll give, and I'll give that to my boss. That'll give him the ability to form the Duchy of Kola, which will give him a de jure claim, if he'll use de jure claims from now on, being, you know, the goddamn Filkir. Yeah, interesting. And it wouldn't be a, say that one would be a holy war, and then because he's Simonesco, it'd pull in everybody. So what we really need to do is tribal vassals, so they don't matter. Call them in anyway. Chief of Biamia and the Chief of Divinia, so these two places. Yeah, I mean, we could take him. He owns a lot of shit, though. So there's the chance that he might get a bit too much for us. Besides, we were going to try and make some progress in Ireland, I think. But Scandinavia... Yeah, you know what? Scandinavia is too nice. So we're not going to do either of these. While this one would work faster, it pisses off a lot of people. Let's go. I want everything. Everything that's mine. And I want to get to this place here. So let's go here. I don't want to be in the army. It's bad for my health. And we'll see about distributing commanders when everybody gets where they're going. He's not getting a lot of monthly prestige either. He's called in one of his tribal allies. That's alright. I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue. We don't have a very good murder plot chance against him, but whatever. Apparently we're able to imprison this dude. Why? Who's he trying to kill? $39%, 54%, 39%. I really don't care about that. Yeah, so we called in Biamia, who only have 200 bucks, or 200 dudes, and Davinia, who only have 350 dudes. I don't think he's got enough dudes here. Just converted to the Germanic faith. That's great, and he's besieging Finnmark. I don't give a shit about Finnmark. What we do need to care about, though, is this 1.8 limit, which I've just goddamned remembered. So, I want 1.8, that's those guys and those guys. Maybe we should get some ships. Yeah, I'll tell you what, these guys, head this way. You two head into there. Looks like we're stressed. That's alright, we'll get over it. I think we're going to ponder it more deeply and get 30 piety. Religious pondering is a pretty good way to relieve stress, right? Alright, good. This army is together. Let's give them some commanders. You, and you. Go deal with that fucker. And then we'll come back and do the siege. Okay, these guys have joined up. It's a pretty substantial army. Can I get more commanders? No, we are at our limit. Get a better one than Sot. Yeah, this guy, right? Done. These dudes here probably don't need such a big army, so I'm going to just put them there. Apparently Stein here has some bizarre sexual preferences. He's alright, keep it to myself. Do I want to lose the zealous trait? Or have a chance to become depressed? We're now depressed. Depressed, sad, not looking great. Yeah, so they're going to take Finnmark before I get there, but that's okay. Looks like one of these guys managed to raise up his big ass goddamn tribal army. That's cool. They'll take attrition. And we're headed back north, 31st, 18th, yep, that'll be fine. Okay, my heart missed a beat when I saw Stryker emerge from the dungeons covered in grime and with a bloody knife in his hands. He has now gained the kind trait. I was kind of hoping for brave, but you know. Whatever. Okay, so he's taking them to Kemi, which is this one here. That's okay. And he's going to get there on the 25th of April, and we're going to get there on the 31st. Yep, good. So we will engage over here. Done. These guys are almost here. Wonderful. Now I want to try and stop him from making this move. 25th, 16th. I don't know if it will stop him. It has. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is start taking some leaders out from these guys. If I can. Resign him, resign him. Perfect. 5th of June. Now we just keep our eye on this guy to see if he's moving at any point. Yeah, not a surprise, we managed to take this place back, so now we're going to go down here and try and take our actual war goal. He's moving out, he'll move out on the 9th of June. We got him. Hopefully. There's no other armies around to interfere. Oh, here we go. He's got good blokes, but he's missing somebody in a flank. So I'm going to unpause it, and let's just hope the gods are kind to us. This flank's having trouble, but we got his middle. We'll have his side. Yeah, we got his side. Yeah, that was a battle here. Come on, you stop retreating, and we got it. We won it. 22%, nice. And we captured the chief of Biamia, which is good. We could ransom him back for 70 gold. Who's his heir? His heir is the chief of Divina anyway, who's actually really good at his job, so we're not going to do too much to him. I am going to chase this army down. We'll arrive after them, so we won't have to deal too much with the horrific attrition. We'll have to deal a little bit with it, but not so much that it's going to be unacceptable. Oh, looks like we lost our marshal, so we need a new one of them. Can't be one of the commanders, that just becomes an issue. Let's make it this dude. And he can be... He'll be training troops down in good old Agdir. Could raise our own tribal army, but I don't think I want to at this stage. I'm pretty sure we've got this in the metaphorical bag. I'm hoping we've got it in the metaphorical bag. It would be really nice. My daughter has been praising my name, and we've got a small army of dudes. A small army of dudes. Wow, that is not a small army, guys. I'm going to send these guys up here. Oh yeah, battle. Nice and easy, it's another 11%. We're going to chase them back down. We will lose some of these dudes just because of the attrition, but, you know, fucking whatever. And we'll send these guys over here to actually take this place. Got some training grounds done, that's excellent. Let's get a weaponsmith built at this one. And here's a battle. We do keep on losing on one flank, but it's alright. We just inherited the chiefdom of Normandal. Is that this one? No, that's Hordaland. Normandal is, ah, right, the one of the temple. Nice! Good on us. Oh, and like 400 goddamn dollars. Well, let's upgrade the temple, Church Town. And if I'm right... Yeah, we'll also upgrade something here. The barracks. Get more of that delicious heavy infantry. Yep, beat them up. And now where are they going? Back to Cola. So that's an issue. 3rd of January, 20th of November. Yeah, it is somewhat of an issue, isn't it? I really don't want to actually go into Ugra itself because, well, winter. But he thinks it's just a flesh wound. Alright, fuck it, let's do it. And I'll send these guys over to this place. Yep, this way we can start getting our siege on. They will actually get an attack on us, but luckily we're speeding up, so we'll get there a week after they do at the current timing. Get there on Christmas. So we'll get reinforcements. There we go. Got a special title because it appears we lost one of our commanders. No problem. This bloke. Oh good, that's another 14.6. He probably is still saying no, I don't want to give up the war. That's alright because right now we're just going to punch. Done, that's 99%. Where is he going? Candleaxe. No, he's going to Kemi. What a prick. We'll follow him. My daughter has cancer. That's unfortunate. Yeah, so it looks like we'll get Kemi out of this because, well, what else can this fucker do, right? Yeah, we've just gone to 100% due to control. So, yep, we get 100 prestige, 50 piety, plus on moral authority, and the chiefdom. Beautiful. Now I'm going to get rid of these event troops. Now it's saying we will lose the chiefdom of Kemi on our death. Don't know exactly why it's saying that. It shouldn't matter. And that message has gone away, so that was obviously just a holdover from something. Really like to get these guys out of this goddamn place so that we can drop them, because we lost more to attrition than the actual fighting. Yeah, look at that. We need to do a little bit of recovery. And I think we've still got dudes raised up in Kent. God damn it, Kent. Well, that was fun. Striker is proud, as he should be with a name like that. Wow, France is suffering. Those poor French. Poor French. Yeah, so that was a pretty good strike for us. We've reduced this guy's personal power a bit to just 3 counties. And, you know, the random duchies and all that sort of bullshit. But that's really good for us. And bad for him. And let's just see if there's anything really that we can do here. Yeah, I mean, we might as well build it up a little bit. I'm going to give it to the boss, though. What was it? Kemi. Have it. I don't want it. That being said, no, he's still under his demands limit. That's good. And he'll probably distribute it anyway if he wants. But the important thing is that now he can sort of form that duchy and then have a proper reason to go to war if coal of it isn't just stupid. And that puts us at the half-hour mark. So, as usual... Hang on, he's supporting normal tribal levies. What was it previously? Realm obligations. Tribal levies. Normally it's been minimum. I don't mind him using, like, my dudes. He really needs part of his own damn support network here. And I mean, with my help, he might just get this bill passed. I want him to be powerful. I mean, I want him to be powerful because of me, but I want him to be powerful. I want him to feel like he can actually institute his feudal shit. So that's good. Good on you, mate. Alright, and so with that done, I have been Sub, you have been yourselves. Later.